Hi, I'm Zane D'Angelo. I'm a second-year student here in MCC, and I'm currently taking Oceanography, simply because it's one of my interests, and it helps me get my ASA degree. So, going into a four-year college, I'm currently trying to transfer to Western Michigan University so I can major in geography and hopefully get into a more of a field position, specifically being like aerial photo interpretation, not so much things with like analytics and all that. Some aspects I find interesting about geology is that it's really easy. It's a good way of figuring out the history of the Earth and how we were made, and how this entire place works. All that's kind of really cool to me. A real big thing for me is volcanism, where it's just like I really like volcanoes. I could see myself, if I were to be more interested in geology rather than geography, I could see myself becoming more of a volcanist than I would an actual geographer. Another thing that interests me is like seismography and earthquakes. Usually just disasters in general interest me pretty well. Earthquakes, they're pretty cool, but I think the volcanoes are a little bit cooler. I don't really know too much about earthquakes, but they can really do a lot of damage. If I were to go into geology, like I said, it would be like a volcanist or some sort of FEMA worker maybe, or working in the National Guard maybe. Some sort of aid working would be pretty cool to me. Some art that I think that oceanographers, that I think of when I think of an oceanographer is, sort of going deep into the ocean. Well, maybe not deep, but, into the depths of a certain area where, they'll study, just whatever it is that they're down there studying, whether it be physical aspects of the ocean, marine aspects, chemical aspects, those kinds of things. I can kind of see them working in a lot of submarines a lot of the time, where they're deployed from these kinds of ships, taking like 3 week to like 2 month expeditions where they just sort of live on the ship and do their research and find out these sorts of things. And at the same time, I feel like since there's a lot of oil in the ocean, I feel like a lot of oceanographers, they work on the oil rings, or they work to find specific areas where oil deposits are, so they can build oil rigs there, or like whoever the company is. I feel like that's where they're mostly at. So yeah, that's just about it for me. Yeah.